Instrumental. That was Ellard on that occasion. Just get the ball in, and what it does is it puts your direct opposition defenders under extreme pressure. When the ball's coming in, you second guess yourself. You get nervous when you're sitting down there, and if it's coming down with real speed, it's a fantastic asset.
Simple game, isn't it? If you can get the centre bounce clearances, and that's 3 clearances, 3 goals. Essendon were 9-4 in the first half in front, but Carlton very important those last few.
Ryder, a quiet night, knocked it down. There's going to be a free kick. It'll go to Ellard.
Give the ball back now. Thank you.
He's battled hard too, Ellard, and kicked a very important goal in that last quarter. Here's Scotland. Kicks inside the forward 50. Betts. Well, down he goes. He was met pretty solidly. Dempsey ran into Betts on the way out, or was it Garlett who was there then? And the ball is under Hadley and will be balled up. Armfield with that pace off half-back has been handy at times tonight too. Down goes Garlett. So it's Garlett on both occasions. I think he springs to his feet and goes again. Here's the bounce, 20 metres out.
Ryder, front spot. And then Fletcher and Robinson.
Just see Robinson there. He's probably no real need to do that, but 2 of the inclusions, and Brett Ratton spoke about it before the game. The selection mirrored how he wanted the team to play. Robinson and also Hadley in particular providing some real cover for Chris Judd's been magnificent.
Jim Warnock, another telling knock forward. I reckon Fletcher's more likely to retire if he gets Robinson every second week, don't you? Drive him mad.
Well, every second time you see Essendon play, they've got to play a defender. The opposition has got a forward playing that really close checking.
They sort of look a bit the same.
Looks like his pesty younger brother, doesn't it? So Ryder wins the tap. Reamers, not a lot from him tonight. Back to Ryder. Just feel like the Bombers have had all their weapons taken from them in the first couple of minutes. Zaharakis got it from Monfries. Clever little kick to Hill. Zaharakis runs, but runs into a dead end. And then back to Hill. And decision-making has not been a good one for the Bombers so far tonight. Howlett off one step, banging forward. Hardingham almost took a half volley, works it in front. He's got blues all around him. A handball by Ellard was terrific. Bauer feigns one, and now Armfield, who loves to run.
Yes, he does, and he does it to good effect. A couple of bounces up towards the wing. Now he lays it off and releases Simpson to his left-hand side. He runs to the corridor, long kick. Can Betts get there? Not in time. Hurley judged it very nicely. Jabs it outside the defensive 50. Another wayward kick. They missed the target. Lonigan escorts it across the boundary line.
Well, they're the kicks, Lee, aren't they, that just uncharacteristic from his performance last night?
He's been okay tonight in terms of most parts of his game, but just when he's had the ball in his hands in the back third today, Hurley, that's where he's been shaky tonight. He just hasn't been able to find the target.
Warnock, confidence growing, kicks inside the forward 50. Falls in front. Simpson going to the ground, did brilliantly. Garlett with the outside of the boot, marked in front by Hocking to Hurley. Hurley drives towards the outer side wing. Reamers needs a kind bounce. Scotland in pursuit. Reamers runs beyond the wing. Kicks inside the forward 50. Oh, terrific. Timed the release. He was body to body and then just peeled off as the ball arrived. Jamieson gave it to Scotland. With intent, gives it to Carrazzo. What a final term so far from Carrazzo. That did him in, not a good kick. Hooker came up, met the half volley, gives it across to Stanton.
Gee, Stanton, bad fumble. Carrazzo again. He has had a mighty final turn.
That's sign of a really mature player by Andrew Carrazzo. Just see Dustin Fletcher. Dustin Fletcher fall forward, and Mitch Robinson, pretty versatile guy playing full back. But it was Andrew Carrazzo made it blue with the kick, but straight back on the job and wrapped up Brett Stanton.
Warnock again, and then Murphy dashing through and then leaning and going with a long, strong, brilliant goal.
He hasn't been a high possession gatherer tonight, Murphy. That was only his 14th disposal, but I thought the way he just got his body into the contest in the early part of the game was one of those things that was really important for Carlton. Not so much stats gathering, but just the manner in which he was attacking the contest was the kind of attitude and approach that was being looked for.
There's the live ladder, and that tells a great story for Carlton fans. They're on a knife's edge coming into this one, and at various times during the game, Kangaroos, of course, playing Fremantle tomorrow. But now they appear to have driven a wedge between themselves and anybody who wants to displace them. It would seem they're safe in the finals. And the man who probably more than any other engineered this in the final term is currently off the ground. Warnock. Hampson has replaced him. But Warnock, an inspired 5 minutes or so of football there in the centre bounce area. Stanton gets it from hooker. He kicks it out wide, but all Carlton. Simpson. Too nimble for Reimers. Reimers finishes up on his knees. Simpson drives it towards half forward. Hampson goes back, falls in front. Ryder runs away and crosses the wing. Hand passes across to Lonergan, back to Ryder. Lonergan in trouble. Good tackle, got him down there. White spinning out of trouble. Murphy feeds it back. Taken there by Grigg. Long kick inside the forward 50, but going back, Hurley takes the mark in defence.
Jim Murphy was good there, wasn't he? The back turn. Hooker's been a bit shakier tonight as well. Collier back to Hooker. Just got themselves into so much trouble, the Bombers, with this type of play all night. Neagle spanked me, bang crash.
Mitch, you came in high. No, that's against Mitch.
There's the second one coming in late.
It was against Mitch, Marcus.
And he came off the interchange there into that. So Neagle, his goal in the third quarter now, which, well, point, but it seems such a long time ago, doesn't it now? Hurley, it's a quiet night. Dempsey talked a lot about his game tonight, trying to find Hill between a couple of Carlton players. It was good stuff. Joseph was in the front spot. Henderson to Robinson, and then Garlett could be on the end of it, though. Reimers gets across. Garlett with Hooker and also Reimers. Hooker will want it to go out of play, and he does. Clever wasn't by Murphy.
We've spoken that the Essendon defenders feel like they've been under pressure. It's because they have just a sheer weight of numbers. The inside 50s, Carlton 48 to 35. So forever defending.
Ryder down to Watson. He was stripped of the football. Betts lying on the ground, got boot to ball. In trouble, Reimers is wrestled down.
And haven't we seen that so often when the Essendon player gets the ball, he gets besieged by a couple of Carlton jumpers. The energy in their tackling effort has been exactly what they wanted to rebound from last week's bad game.
And for all the times we called them coming back, Essendon just 3 goals in the second half. Murphy towards full forward, crawling after it. Henderson tapped away by Dempsey. Dempsey over the football. Stanton did well. Hurley back to Stanton in the back pocket. Needs a clever kick. Bounces pretty high for Collier. Difficult to control. Kept his head. Stanton gave it back. Winderlich feeds it forward. Hurley kicks it up towards the wing. Jamison at the back slipped over. Assisted though by Gibbs, and Jamison quite content to walk it across the line. Tim Watson on the boundary.
Carlton defenders done a terrific job tonight. So many times Essendon players have had to hesitate midfield because there's been no separation from the Essendon forward against the Carlton defenders. They've really done a great job.
So Watson trying to get the clearance, have been smashed in the clearances in this last quarter. Hadley getting better, isn't he, as this match has gone on. Howlett's half volley okay. Monfries again under pressure. Howlett tries to clean it up again, but a terrific tackle coming from Russell. And then through the centre, Ellard, who's been okay, couldn't quite get his foot to it. Ryder, Monfries paddles, Murphy, little toe poke. He was lucky. Judd brilliant to Carazzo, to Robinson, back to Judd. Judd over the top to Henderson. Henderson, look away. Garlett's got 5 for the first time. That was a team effort.
Certainly finishing strong now. Really, the ball's been played in Carlton's forward half for most of this final term. I just thought that quick hands in the middle, we might see it in the group, and Brett Ratton, he is involved in the game when you're down at the bound level.
Just watch it here. You see Courtney Dempsey, he's playing on Jeff Gartlett, and he's just guarding grass. Admittedly, there was a Carlton player